doing that. Welcome to the 97th Annual Recognition Meeting of United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County. Thank you for joining us in this virtual setting as we celebrate our volunteers, donors, and accomplishments for the year 2020. My name is Megan Liesfeld, and I serve as the Executive Director for United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County. Let's face it, 2020 was a tough year for all of us, for our friends, family members, co-workers and neighbors who have faced illness, increased stress and worry, reduced hours or unemployment, or struggled to pay rent and put food on the table. We know that because of the compounding issues facing our community throughout 2020, there have been damaging effects on both physical health and emotional health for adults, as well as for our youngest residents. Students have been challenged to stay engaged in their education while simultaneously dealing with situations at home, pulling their focus away from their education. Not only was this year difficult for individuals and families in our communities, but for our partnering nonprofit agencies as well, as they were tasked with meeting exponentially greater need while experiencing shortfalls in funding and revenues. As much as the challenges of this past year were a hallmark, so was our resilience and our drive to continue to hold one another up. United, we rallied the caring power of our community around the building blocks of prosperous lives: education, health, and financial stability. As always, it is the partnerships across the community that make this work successful. Nonprofit agencies, local businesses, and public entities working together for the common good. And it's that continued partnership that gives us hope that we will emerge from a difficult year to reimagine and rebuild our community in a way that provides a pathway to success for all. The pandemic represented one of the many ways in which catastrophes, response to which has been core to United Way since its founding, can disrupt systems we didn't know were fragile. Fractured and alone, we might very well have experienced a far worse year than we did. Thankfully, we didn't stay apart. We rolled up our sleeves and banded together. Among the ways in which we came together, the caring power of Lincoln and Lancaster County this past year was most evident. For the first time, membership of the United Way Tocqueville Society, which is donors giving $10,000 or more, surpassed 100 members. Women United and Emerging Leaders United combined to surpass their goal and raise more than ever in support of Engage, Empower, Graduate, an initiative that partners with community learning centers and Lincoln Public Schools. And 429 workplaces came together in support of the campaign in 2020. The power of caring was then extended when our partners joined us in virtual roundtables to engage our community in their work. Grateful is an understatement for what we feel to those who contributed to the cause. Those of us who could, did. And for those of us who needed help, maybe for the first time, help was there. That's what it means to come together. Let's continue this year with more of what we do best. Partner, engage, hold one another up, stay united. On behalf of all the individuals and families who received services from a United Way partner agency this year, thank you. However you're connected to United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County, whether you're a donor, volunteer, staff member of United Way, or a partner agency, you are making a concrete difference in the lives of so many in our community. At this time, I'd like to show you a highlight reel of our year.
We're finding out just how needed our services are.
We've seen the numbers rise.
With COVID-19 pandemic, the need is more important than ever.
The number of people who qualify for our services has increased greatly as more and more people fall into poverty.
COVID has changed our lives, but it has not changed our vision.
It's just changed the way that we deliver it.
We're in this together, and we'll come up stronger.
We are still there. We can still help them. We can still provide the services that they need.
Thank you for being a part of this very important cause in our community. Now more than ever, nonprofits in Lincoln need your help.
Be well and stay safe, everybody.
Live united. Our motto reminding us that together we can advance the common good for everyone in Lincoln and Lancaster County. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank our United Way funded partners who diligently serve our community every day. Combined Health Agencies Drive, better known as CHAD, who has been our partner since 1989. CHAD charities serve our community members impacted by chronic health issues. Thank you to EECS Office Solutions, sponsor of the Recognition Awards. And thank you to Red Thread for their support of United Way's marketing. Now I'd like to recognize and thank our Tocqueville Society members. The Tocqueville Society, named in honor of Alexis de Tocqueville, the 19th century French traveler who wrote about the spirit of volunteerism in America, is an international United Way giving society. Alexis de Tocqueville wrote long ago, but it still holds true today, that as soon as individuals with a cause have found one another out, they combine. From that moment, they are no longer isolated people, but a power seen from afar whose actions serve as an example and whose language is listened to. I think that accurately describes our local Tocqueville Society, whose generous members have given $10,000 or more this past year to advance the common good in our community. This year, the Tocqueville Society surpassed the milestone of 100 members for the first time. Tocqueville Society members' contributions make up 18% of overall campaign giving. In 2020, we hosted our first ever fireside chat virtually, where one of our members shared how his family grew with the help of one of United Way's supported partners. Thank you to all Tocqueville members who are tuning in today. To continue to recognize the great work done in 2020, I would like to pass the microphone, so to speak, to the 2020 Board President, Bill Miller.
Thank you, Megan. Won't it be great when we can have this meeting in person again? As the 2020 Board Chair, it is my pleasure to take a moment to recognize the 2020 United Way Board of Directors, who are listed for you on the webpage below. Normally, I would ask them to stand, but since we are not in person, no one can see them anyway. Board members, if you are inclined, feel free to stand at home if you want to. I'd also like to thank our retiring board members for their commitment to the United Way. John Connor, community volunteer, Aaron Hart, Duncan Aviation, Larry Kiter, Emeritus, Rhonda Lamb, State of Nebraska, Alyssa Martin Nelnet, formerly the City of Lincoln, Katie McLeese Stevenson, who you will hear from later, Hope spoke, Tiffany Murray at Shields, and Doris Robertson, who you will also hear about later, from Union Bank and Trust. Now, because we're not able to hold an annual meeting last year due to COVID, there are a few special individuals who did not get recognized. I'd like to take just a moment to recognize them now. As the co-chairs of the 2019 United Way CHAD campaign, Brian and Doris Robertson were able to raise $6,745,749 approximately. This was $18,000 more than our 2018 campaign. United Way's Tocqueville Society, under their campaign leadership, combined to raise over $1 million for the first time in our history with 97 members. A new fundraising initiative was launched called Stable, Strong, Successful, raising funds to support community-identified strategies to fight chronic absenteeism that arose from the 2018 Attendance Matters Task Force. Thank you, Brian and Doris, for your energy, enthusiasm, and passion for making Lincoln a great place to live and work. Our past board president, Linda Robinson Rutz, has done it all for the United Way for a very long time. Linda served as the president of our board for 2 years in 2018 and 2019. During this time, our state had an unprecedented flood, and we raised money to support our neighbors across the great state to provide access to legal assistance, direct cash assistance, and provide case management. United Way also engaged volunteers in over 3,000 hours of service, which was valued at nearly $81,000. United Way annually conducts a fundraising drive to provide youth books. Our focus on that work got the attention of United Way Worldwide and Scholastic Books. United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County was selected to receive an additional 3,000 books to fill the home libraries of many youth in our community. We are so grateful to Linda for her past leadership and her continued commitment to advancing the common good. Thank you, Linda. And now it's my honor to present the Spirit of United Way Award. This year, we are presenting the award to all 41 of our United Way partner agencies. Each and every one of our partners showed the spirit of United Way in the face of the overwhelming challenges 2020 presented to our community. This pandemic increased the need for services, and the inspiring response by all of our partner agencies in the face of those challenges and increased need was outstanding. Accepting this award on behalf of all our partner agencies is Katie McLeese Stevenson, the past chair of DUWA, which stands for Directors of United Way Agencies. Katie.
Thank you, Bill. On behalf of the 41 United Way partner agencies represented, I accept this award with gratitude as the 2020 chair of the Directors of United Way Agencies. We can all agree that 2020 was a year like no other for all of us and for our community. The pandemic has impacted us greatly. Some Lincolnites lost their lives to COVID-19, and we mourn their loss to our community. There was tremendous change to our lives and to the lives of those that we serve. People lost their jobs. There was a critical impact on the basic needs of so many in our community, including housing, food, childcare, and more. Those who had previously been clients of our 41 agencies had many increased needs. Those who had never sought services from one or more of our agencies found themselves, for the first time, reaching out for assistance. As nonprofit agencies, we did what we do best. We shifted our service delivery on a dime, whether it was through drive-up services or telehealth or outdoor food distribution as displayed in these photos. We found a way to make it work. We used our creativity to meet the needs of those that we serve. We kept our clients safe. We kept our staff safe. We found PPE. We all became Zoom experts. We learned a lot about epidemiology. We collaborated with one another. We responded sensitively to the racial inequalities that were becoming more visible across our country. We worked from home. We homeschooled while we worked. We adapted and safe-proofed our work settings. In short, we responded to the growing needs of those that we serve, our staff, and our community. And Lincoln, true to form, stepped up and supported the nonprofits and those that we serve, and we want to thank you. Thank you for the courageous leadership by our mayor, city council, county board, LPS Board of Education, and other leaders to steer the ship during a difficult and sometimes contentious time. Thank you to the United Way and the foundations and other funders for working flexibly and generously with the nonprofit sector to help us meet needs. Thank you to the amazing first responders and healthcare professionals on the front lines who tend to all of us. Thank you to the outstanding Lincoln and Lancaster County Department of Health who have kept us informed and whose directed health measures have saved lives. Thank you to the teachers who learned to do remote learning along with their students and returned to school in the fall when it felt challenging to do so, but their students needed them. Thank you to those who work with the youngest and the most senior in our community and have helped them to stay safe throughout. Thank you to those that made masks and donated them where they were needed. Thank you to those that give to the United Way and to nonprofits to help us help others. As more and more of us are vaccinated and some of the constraints that we have experienced are lessened, I hope that we can take time to reflect on the lessons of 2020 and keep those in mind as we move forward. It's been a most challenging time, but with the help of the United Way and all of you, the 41 United Way agencies have emerged stronger and with a strengthened safety net in Lincoln and Lancaster County. And in the spirit of the United Way, we've been here to help no matter what. Thank you for this honor.
Katie, thank you so much for your incredible determination and your leadership and your never wavering commitment to the United Way. Thank you. And thank you to all of our partner agencies. Our next award recognizes an organization that champions United Way through leadership commitment, resources, and time spent to solve community issues. This entity provides employees an opportunity to support United Way while raising visibility, awareness, and understanding of what this means to the community. The recipient of the President's Award demonstrates outstanding commitment to the mission of the United Way. We are honored to present the 2020 award to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. During the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's 2020 workplace campaign, employee giving increased 7% over last year. The number of donors increased 8%. The number of leadership donors increased 11%. And Tocqueville donors, those donors giving $10,000 or more annually, grew from 3 to 5 members. UNL was busy not only focusing on ensuring that its students, faculty, and staff remained safe by adjusting to the guidelines mandated by our Department of Health and Human Services, but they also quickly navigated new procedures in order to continue providing students with the same quality education that our university is noted for. We are grateful to UNL for making time to focus on philanthropy and the impact that COVID would have on our community as a whole. Accepting the award is Chancellor Ronnie Green.
On behalf of our entire Husker family of students, faculty, and staff here in Lincoln and across our great state of Nebraska, thank you for this recognition. It means so very much coming from the United Way because you truly know how critically valuable community is. As Nebraska's flagship and land-grant university, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln has always had a deep commitment to the people of our state and to our community here in Lincoln and Lancaster County. And we feel incredibly grateful for the support we receive from this same community, perhaps never more evident than in our partnership with the Lincoln Lancaster County Health Department, and in particular, Mayor Larian Gaylor Baird and Director Pat Lopez and her team during this past year. The past 15 months have offered many lessons and reminders with regard to the idea of community, including that our actions have real implications on the health and well-being of those around us, that we all benefit when we can safely share experiences, and that those experiences are vital to our collective pursuit of happiness, that when we work together, we can overcome the most challenging of obstacles. While we certainly do not seek any recognition for the university's contributions to the work of the Combined Campaign and United Way, this award is deeply meaningful to us, and we hope it will encourage others. Because even once we come through this pandemic, we recognize our community will still need our support. From the entire UNL community, thank you for the work you do and for recognizing our small part in it.
Thank you, Chancellor Green. Thank you for your and Jane's personal commitment to the United Way. It is most appreciated. Leading our campaign charge was our dynamic duo, serving as our campaign co-chairs, Aaron and Mark Steuben. Now, Aaron and Mark are both very busy individuals, but during the pandemic, Mark wasn't traveling every week like he usually does with Integrity Marketing Group, which was lucky for us because we could call on them, both more than usual, to help spread the message of the campaign and why we were continuing to try and raise funds even in a pandemic. On top of that, these two courageously dove right in when our world turned virtual, and they had to lead their campaign cabinet via screen time alone. Aaron and Mark, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your service to the United Way in a very challenging year.
Thanks, Bill. It's our pleasure.
And now, Bill, I know you might know this, but we are joining on one screen today because if we try to get on two devices on our Wi-Fi at home, well, as many of you know, we'll just freeze, which is just terrific when you're trying to lead cabinet meetings. Thankfully, today we are in United Way offices for this annual meeting so that fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong.
2020 was a tough year, but our community came together around United Way's three interconnected pillars of building stable, healthy lives: education, income, and health. There's much to celebrate. However, the campaign was not without challenges. We always know that we need to be prepared for the ever-changing corporate landscape, both in the private and public sector. The good news is that because of all of you joining us virtually today, we are happy to announce that we raised $6,219,533.
Megan and Bill have already pointed out some highlights, but we'd like to highlight just a few more. Our pace setters exceeded both 2019 as well as their goal this year.
New accounts set a goal of $15,000 and ended up raising over $46,000.
The cultivation division, which are those new campaigns in the previous two campaign cycles, exceeded their goal and raised 9.6% more than 2019.
While some public sector organizations struggled, LES, LPS, and UNL had significant increases.
Individuals' donations, which are those that are not connected to a workplace campaign, exceeded 2019 over 24%, with an increase of $72,305.
Women United and Emerging Leaders United combined to surpass their goal and raise more than ever in support of Engage, Empower, Graduate.
The Helping Hands auction, which was held virtual this year, raised over $45,000, an increase of 5% over 2019's auction.
Tocqueville Society surpassed the milestone of 100 members, ending at 105 for the first time. These members combined to raise 18% of the total campaign.
6 businesses gave an additional $85,000 combined to help us provide stable support to United Way partners.
No success is ever realized alone. We were fortunate to have an amazing group of individuals on our campaign cabinet. They were committed and determined. These individuals listed on the webpage below this video worked unfailingly to help make this year's success happen. We cannot express enough gratitude for your dedication throughout this past year.
Along with the members of the campaign cabinet, it's important to recognize the 2020 loaned executives. We were able to recruit 4 loaned executives from 3 sponsoring businesses. And these loaned executives increased awareness of and contributions for the campaign while helping to keep overhead costs low so that more funds can go directly to the community. Our 2020 loaned executives are Elisa Levitt with HBE LLP, and she is our division chair. Allie Becker from HBE LLP. Andy Drake from Unico Group. Zach Lunduck from HBE LLP. And Stacia Thiessen from Union Bank and Trust.
Our program sponsors this year were Assurity, Bryan Health, Chada and Juicin, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, Frontier Bank, Lincoln Industries, NAI FMA Realty, Security First Bank, and US Bank.
The first award we would like to present recognizes a new campaign partner for 2020. This year, we had such tremendous new partners, we couldn't narrow it down. So we are presenting 2 new partner awards today. Both of these companies jumped right in and helped make a difference. That's why we are pleased to present the 2020 New Partner Award to both Modern Real Estate and Doctors Outpatient Surgery Center. Modern Real Estate was founded in 2019 and has quickly made a name for themselves in Lincoln, Omaha, and Columbus, Nebraska. 2020 was their first campaign. They quickly got involved with both individual realtor and corporate donations, which included a match for the total donations from the realtors. Modern Real Estate helped United Way Women in Philanthropy provide diapers and warm winter clothing through their Helping Hands auction sponsorship this past winter. We thank Modern Real Estate for all their involvement this year. In 2020, during the time of the COVID-19 outbreak, while ensuring a safe environment for not only their patients, but the medical providers and staff, Crystal Livingston from Doctors Outpatient Surgery Center was committed to the cause of United Way. 2020 brought difficult times for those in the medical field, but Doctors Outpatient Surgery Center hosted an employee meeting and had a speaker from one of United Way's 41 funded partners. We are so proud to partner with such a caring and dedicated group.
We are fortunate that United Way and CHAD have the support of 429 companies and organizations in our community. That is why United Way is so strong in Lincoln and Lancaster County. Of that group, we annually call out our top 10. These 10 organizations raised $3,124,943, which constituted 50% of all the campaign dollars raised. Normally, we'd invite company representatives on stage to accept these awards, but this year we can't do that. Instead, please enjoy this video montage of our award winners.
At Bryan Health, we want to elevate the quality of life through better health. Bryan employees are proud to make Lincoln a better place.
I'm very proud to receive this award on behalf of the staff of Lincoln Public Schools and greatly appreciative of their contributions to the United Way to support the families and students of the Lincoln community. Thank you.
On behalf of the state of Nebraska, it's our honor to accept this recognition from the United Way and to participate in the United Way's charitable giving campaign. Thank you to all of our teammates that gave back to our communities this year.
At Assurity, one of our core values is generosity, and so we're so proud to support the United Way.
Nebco employees are proud to make our communities even better places to live.
Duncan Aviation is very proud of our generous employees.
The University of Nebraska-Lincoln community is proud to support Lincoln and Lancaster County through the United Way.
I am honored to accept this award for Emeritus. Not only here in Lincoln and Lancaster County do we live united, but our associates across the country live united in their communities every day, every week, and every year. We are so honored to receive this award for third place and help you fulfill lives as we fulfill lives through the products we offer. Thank you.
At UPT, we're happy to help our communities face it.
Now that's number one in supporting our community.
Thank you to these amazing organizations for your support of this campaign.
We also want to recognize the top 10 companies that support United Way's work through dollars given directly to the United Way Impact Fund and other United Way initiatives. These are referred to as Resources Under Management, or RUM dollars, and are critical to the support of programs that place emphasis on supporting the education, health, and financial stability of everyone in Lancaster County. Please enjoy this video montage of our award winners.
Well, we are so grateful to accept this award from United Way. We're very grateful for the continued partnership that United Way still provides Wells Fargo and the community here in Lincoln. So thank you so much.
The University of Nebraska-Lincoln and our over 6,400 employees are so proud to support the efforts of the United Way.
Here at Creek Carrier, we are fortunate to have very many caring employees.
Creek is very happy to be part of the community.
Shields is proud to be creating change in our community. Falcon Aviation is very proud of creating change in our community.
We are so proud of the generosity of our associates.
NEPCO employees are happy to contribute to another successful United Way campaign.
Emeritus is so proud to accept this award from the United Way for third place for giving to the partner agencies in Lincoln and Lancaster County. We know that we live and serve in the communities that we work in, and together we can thrive. Cheers to next year, and hoping that we can help you fulfill lives together here and across the country.
Nelnet is excited to have our dollars impacting our community.
We at Union Bank are committed to helping our communities thrive.
How wonderful. And thank you to this group of organizations for the impact they are making.
Speaking of resources under management, the next set of award winners are our largest resources under management dollar increases. These are extraordinary companies that pulled together, increased their contributions to the United Way Impact Fund and initiatives despite a very trying year. We give these awards out in 3 categories based on employment size. So our first congratulations goes to a small category, 1 to 50 employees, BKD LLP, with an increase of $3,618.
Our second award goes to those employees in the medium category for employers with 51 to 250 employees. And this award goes to Capital City Electric Incorporated with an increase of $5,895.
And in the large category with 251 plus employees, the award goes to Union Bank and Trust with an increase of $31,115.
And finally, we'd like to present our 2020 largest workplace campaign percentage increases. Once again, during a difficult year like 2020, these companies dug deep and gave generously to advance the common good in our community, increasing their giving over last year's. We also segment these organizations out by organization size. In the small category for 1 to 50 employees goes to Community Crops with an increase of 143%.
In the medium category with 51 to 250 employees, the award goes to Capital City Electric with a staggering 400% increase.
And in the large category for employers with 251 or more employees, the award goes to Lincoln Electric System with a 16% increase.
This concludes our awards. And again, thank you so much for an amazing campaign season. Your work, even though you may not always see it, will benefit many, some of which could be your coworkers, neighbors, friends, and family members. Back to you, Bill.
Aaron and Mark, thank you. What a great year. What a great year. What strong leadership you provided the 2020 campaign in very difficult times. Thank you so much for all that you did for the United Way and for our community. One thing that I've learned that I want people watching today to know is that Aaron and Mark not only invested their time in the work of the United Way and Chad in our campaign, but they also recruited their children and showed a great example of what philanthropy and giving back means. And I think that's pretty impressive. And I think your children will be the next generation of philanthropic leaders. Nice work. I'm pleased to present you, and I'm sorry I'm not with you to present it. I'm presenting you the 2020 Co-Chairs Award. Thank you so much for all you did for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Bill. It was really our pleasure to help our community during this year. And I want to say special thanks to the staff at United Way for letting us make this a family affair and for getting everybody involved. It's truly been a very meaningful experience for all of us.
Thank you.
Again, thank you, Aaron and Mark. It's incredible what you and your cabinet were able to accomplish in such a unique year. Now it's my pleasure to announce the 2020 board president, Kevin Wales. Kevin is the CEO of Lincoln Electric System and has been involved with United Way. My script says since 2015. I think you've been involved longer than that, Kevin.
It just seems like it, Bill.
It just seems like it. Kevin brings enormous knowledge of the public sector as well as extensive relationships across our business partners, our government agencies, and our community stakeholders. I could not be more pleased to have Kevin leading the United Way at this time. You have done a great job for the United Way. You will do a continuing great job in the future. Thank you for your leadership, Kevin.
Thank you, Bill. It's actually my pleasure as the 2021 United Way Board President to thank you for your service to our community as the 2020 Board President. You've shown tremendous leadership and vision to bring United Way to where we are today, certainly under unusual circumstances. I know that Megan, Linda, Larry, and I also appreciate those impromptu virtual tours of your home as you search for coffee on our early morning meetings. I have to say, I don't think my wife would have been really thrilled with that had I done it. So thank you for all you do in the community, and please accept this award virtually as a token of our thanks.
Thank you, Kevin. It has been my honor.
We've just identified a lot of accomplishments supported by hundreds of caring people, but the reality is the needs in our community continue to be extraordinary. With strong community support, United Way is positioned to mobilize partnerships around community solutions. Please watch for email, newsletters, and other communications as we move forward with our 2021 work in the areas of health, education, and financial stability. Thank you for what you've done for our community, and I invite you to continue to join us on our journey. Get involved, be engaged, and see where that can take us. Thank you all for attending today. Have a great afternoon.